she's sleeping in their closet. Oh, sorry, darling. Hey guys, it's Tracey and Violet from Nova Scotia Living. Oh, good morning, darling. Good morning, darling. And it is 4:08 in the morning. I got up at 4 o'clock on the nose. And yeah, and today is going to be a good day. I didn't get all mixed up with daylight savings time today. It's actually 4 in the morning. So anyways, we're going to go for a quick little walk. Take care of some business. All right, friends, we're back. It's about 4:30, and I should have worn the red parka because it's cold outside. But she did have a pee and a poop. I'm gonna have my shot of vinegar. My husband got me a Tim Hortons coffee yesterday, like from the store. I didn't drink it. I'm gonna heat that up and enjoy that. So, whew. Ebby stayed the night last night. He's slept in our bed. He's up there still snoozing. But, yeah. Anyways, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I heated up my coffee. I have to say I'm a little thrown off. I'm not trying to be difficult, but my husband fell asleep on the couch last night. And he's still out there on the couch and the TV's blaring. I'm used to getting up and having it quiet, and it's not quiet, so it's not the same for me. And like doing my exercises and all that stuff, I don't want to do that if he's sleeping, you know what I mean? So it's throwing me off. Anyways, I am going to enjoy my coffee and make a game plan. I could always go do it out in the other room and shut the pocket doors or whatever. I might end up doing that. I don't know. We'll see. Alright guys, it's 6:01. I bounced on my trampoline for 20 minutes. I could have went longer, but that was a good hour. 43-minute Les Mills pump workout and then 20 minutes on the trampoline. I'm going to get in the shower because everybody's still asleep, even my husband. And I listened to, I don't know, 4 or 5 songs while I was bouncing. Violet slept through the whole thing, but she needs her beauty rest so she doesn't get her nose out of joint. But I have a basket of laundry out there. I want to fold because I think I have clothes in there. That way I don't have to go in my room fishing around for clothes because Abby's in there sleeping. So I'll go fold a basket of laundry and then have a shower. guess I had to fold 2 baskets because that first basket didn't have my clothes in it. So I went and got the stuff out of the dryer. But Marquise and Kara came downstairs. They're out in the kitchen getting something to eat. But I'm going to go up and jump in the shower quick because before you know it, Evie will be getting out of bed and the other kids will be getting up. And I just want to not have to put off my shower. So I'll have a quick one. I'll feel better and we'll get on with the day. It's 6:38. I just got out of the shower and I hear Evie in there. Violet wants to go in like she's being a nanny nurse, a nanny dog. Should we go get Evie, Violet? Go see if Evie wants to come out. I brought my deodorant. Oh, here I was putting it on. We'll see if he... We'll just wait a minute and see if he goes back to sleep. But... Oh, I don't know. Let's go downstairs, Turkey. We'll get some brekkie. Violet wants to play so bad, but I said, Violet, he's just little. He can't play like the other kids can right now. My husband's still sleeping out there on the couch. Ah, you silly girl. She's excited somebody's up besides me. So you want an English muffin, Evie? Okie dokie. I have an English muffin in the toaster.
Wow.
Oh, we gotta put some firewood in there, Evie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that made me low.
All right, his breakfast. A toasted English muffin with some butter and home canned jelly. You gonna eat that? Gonna get that in your gullet?
Yeah.
Let's go on out and put some cartoons on. All right, I didn't do the inversion table just because my head's still a little stuffy. Not as bad as yesterday, but I just want to wait until it's better. I haven't taken a Tylenol cold today. I took one yesterday, but just want to let those settle down. 6:57, and it's still dark out. It's like the fall again, but it's that dang daylight savings time. Not a fan of that. I mean, not enough to complain globally or nationally, but it just throws everything off. Everybody is still asleep, just Evie and Marquise and Kara are up. But those are the clothes that I folded. They'll go away after. And there's some toys. Violet has her toys out, and Evie had some toys out. Most of them are Violet's, though. And she's looking all innocent out there. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Well, I suppose I should empty the dishwasher. Ooh, well, it's 8:07. Everybody's still sleeping, aren't they, Evie? We're watching some of his cartoons. I'm sleepy. I might have another coffee. I don't usually have 2 coffees in the morning,
Yeah.
but...
Oh, but truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'm all nice and comfy, cozy in my big hoodie. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Doesn't it? And then him cuddling with me makes me even more sleepy, because cuddles make you sleepy, don't they? And, yeah.
Yeah, colors make me sleepy.
But the sun is out now, or, well, the sun isn't out, but it's daylight out now. And Violet's here on the other end of us, right here. That's her backside.
This is my backside.
Yeah, your tuchus. Anyways, yeah, we'll be back. But, yeah, it's only like 7 after 8 or something. Grampy's still snoozing over there, isn't he? Is he a sleepyhead?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's a sleepyhead except us.
I'm not a sleepy.
I know you're not a sleepyhead.
I'm not a sleepy.
But I might doze off if you know who was still sleeping. But that's okay.
Sleeping.
Yeah, Violet's sleeping.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll be back. Alright, I did have that coffee. My husband did peel himself off the couch and went upstairs. Evie's in the bathroom and he pooped. Any volunteers to go in there to wipe his bottom? Whew, fun. right, friends. Well, it is 9:59. Everybody is still asleep except for Messiah and Eddie. I have a roast beef. I went and actually got my slow cooker out, and I'm thinking, what the heck? I can do it on the wood stove because it's going to be for supper. It's not going to be for now, but it's quite a lean roast. But I'm going to get it in this cast iron crock and just stick it on the fire. I'll have to put some more wood in the fire, but I should just wipe this out. He had some oil sitting in it. But I'm just going to get that going. And I got a bag of French fries, or I got some green vegetables they can have to go along with it. We'll see. This is clean. It's just... I don't know if that's Evie or maybe Maze is up now. I think the time change got them a little screwed up too. There. So this is a bag of frozen diced onions I want to use up. I'm putting it all in there. That's a lot, but it's not the full bag, about a quarter of that bag. I do have onions to cut up, which would have worked. I just want to keep this right off the bottom. Make sure this fits in there. There. Now I'm gonna do, I could have seared it like I did the other day. If you watched my video, I did a roast in the oven. It was a different roast than this. It was fattier and had a big bone in it. But I don't feel like doing that, so I'm not gonna do it. So that's garlic powder. That's Misha. I can tell by how fast you're roller skating. That's onion powder. Watch out for these guys. Violet's right under the table sniffing my knee. Violet's excited. She's jumping up on... Oh, for goodness sakes. Jumping up on Misha. This is black pepper. And I got out some rosemary and thyme. I am going to put in here, but I just want to... Evie, you got to watch out for that chair, honey. Evie, Oliver Gerald. You can't move that chair. He's hanging right off of that chair you guys are sitting on. Scares me. Scares me. Oh, and I do have some bone broth that I used the other day. I'll put some of that in here too. Because I will probably make a gravy to go along with this. I'm not going to put this whole thing in. It's probably good for now. Did I put this on it? I forget. I better just say that I did. You don't want to make it too salty. Because I have an onion soup mix here to put in too. Evie, leave those magnets on the fridge, please. Are you going to get some bread? There's a couple of English muffins left there. Garlic powder. Oh, there's cereal. Oh, there's oatmeal. This is that Lowry seasoning salt. Black pepper. Did you dream about anything? Is May still sleeping? He's not. He's just upstairs. Gotcha. This is onion soup mix. So I don't want to add a bunch of salt because that's kind of salty in itself. Can you open that for me? Sit down on your bum, please.
That's cool.
Violet, that's not for you. She's trying to smell the rosemary. Now, usually I'd rub this in my hands, but I can't really. You can smell it. Just a second. Smell.
What's those?
Can you open that one? Oh, I get you to do everything, don't I?
That's the same.
No, it's not the same thing. Kind of looks like the same thing, but it's not the same thing. Yeah, I can hear Maze upstairs through the hole that's just above this wood fire. He'll be down in a second. Leave that alone, please. That's butter. And it's all squished now. Thanks. Is that hard to open? Thank you. Okay. Oh, you did? Okay. It's all right. They can be kind of tricky sometimes. Oh, sounds like Evie might have went upstairs. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just trying to rub all the seasoning in. And yeah, I'll just put the cover on it. I'll take you off so you can get a good look at it from down below, or from up above.
It's red.
It is red. It's red and bloody. And then we'll get it on the wood stove. So just a sec. So there it is. That's gonna have to do. I'll put the lid on it and we'll put it on the fire. Alright, well before I bring it over to the stove, I want to put some more wood in here. Some husband big boots that he likes to have them nice and warm. So he sets them by the fire. All those red coals. Now Lucy and Ethel, my little, I keep wanting to say turrets, but what are they called? Maybe they are that. Turrets are the, like for cannons or something. What the heck are those called? I can't even remember. Anyways, let's get this in. And I'll get you guys up on the table and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, this draft is open. I can put more wood in there actually. And I'll leave the door open just a smidgen so there's a good haul of a draft so we can get it piping hot to get that crock good and hot so it simmers the rest of the day. I still don't have my oven mitts. They're the, you know, cast iron lifters. What the heck are those called? I can't think of it. So I'm just going to put this, oh, it's heavy, on here, and I'll check it in an hour. It's going to take longer than that to cook, but I'm just going to simmer that the rest of the day and they'll have that for supper. That's a old-fashioned slow cooker. Might as well get something done around here. Alright, little Mama's getting a little stir crazy, so we don't have a whole bunch of toys in the house, but I have like a basket down here and there's a toy box out in the TV room. But yeah, it's a toy poopy. But I just plop it in the middle of the floor, and we already talk about it before I do it, what's going to happen when we're all done playing. And he knows he's got to clean it up, and I mean, I help him, but it's part of the lessons of life. That's a craft of some kind, but it's just miscellaneous dinky cars and toy guns. That's my old, I used to love Ghostbusters as a child. Like, I had a bunch of the toys. That eyeball goes in there. That was from when I was little. But anyways, this is what Evie's gonna play with. Alright friends, well it's about 11:30. I'm gonna stick a Papa Pizza in the oven. I was in the deep freezer and took out a package of 50% off hamburger. You know, I have a whole mountain of it. Because Mally's over there making like a beef stroganoff thing creation, and it smells heavenly, but this has been in there, and it's been in there for a while, so I'm going to pop that in. They can have some of that stroganoff stuff, or this for lunch, but I just want to cook it up. If it doesn't get eaten right away, it'll get eaten later on, that's for sure. Alright, it just bakes at 400 for, I don't know, 19-20 minutes, it says here. No pan or nothing as long as it's frozen, so. I'll just show you Mally's creation. She's boiling spaghetti noodles to go with it. But yeah, extra lean ground hamburger. I think cream of mushroom soup and some heavy cream and stuff. But, cream of mushroom soup. Okay. Yum, yum. I just thought I'll check this because I seen a bit of steam coming out of there. Oh, Mally, answer the phone. Ooh, Nelly, look at that. I'm just going to let it go. There is a little steam hole there, so we'll let it cook for a while. Alright guys, it's 20 after 1. We need to put some more wood in the fire. Sheesh. I think this is pretty well done. I'm just going to set it up on Ethel there. Just so it's not on the direct heat, but it'll still stay nice and hot. There. And that'll be done. I can easily make a roux, like flour and water, and put it in there, make a gravy. Or the kids just like drippings on their meat. It doesn't really matter, but stretchy McStretch there. Yeah, and also, Evie's getting kind of sleepy, so I said we'll go up and have a cuddle. So, yeah, I might have a power snooze as well, to be honest. My husband's making a coffee. It smells delicious, but yeah. If you want to go out for a pee, I'll go tell Zaya. She'll have to bundle up his coat out there. It's like -20. Well, -10, but with the wind chill. But she wanted to take her out earlier. I said, no, we'll wait till after lunch. So I'll go give her a holler. Snoozing with my babies. Alright guys, it's about 10 to 3. My husband's upstairs in a meeting. He usually would have it in our bedroom, but I was laying Evie down, so he's just outside at the desk I usually work on. Zaya and Misha are down here doing some sort of game. Maze is upstairs. Mally and Marquise and Kara are upstairs, so I'm just down here. But that roast is still up on that little lift thing, and it's too early for supper now, so. And Evie and Violet are still up in my bed. She wanted to stay, but she is a nanny dog, so she'll stay till he gets up probably, and then come down. But anyways, I'll be back in a bit. I'm just gonna relax. It's kind of a lazy day. I would love to take her for a long walk, but it is just too bitter cold out. Zaya took her for a little pee, and she wasn't long coming in. So she probably went out and peed and came right back in and got her treat. So, Messiah, when you took Violet out, did she pee right away? Yeah, because it was cold. Yeah. So, Maze, come downstairs. He's yelling to me, but I was going to say Dad's up in a meeting. My husband's up in a meeting. Anyways, I'll be back. Alright friends, well it's about 3:30. I'm about to take that roast out of the pot. I just put some more wood in the fire. See if I can just get that out the door. Yeah. It's a good size, like it's not a giant roast. Enough for supper tonight. I did get out a big old cookie sheet and some french fries. I haven't had french fries for a while. Crispy skin on, and I have leftover grated cheese. So, you know, we got to be having some cheesy french fries. I'm gonna set this just over on the stove. I have the oven preheating at 450, but I want to make a little roux flour and water mixture. I have a jar up here. Well, a little jar. It's not going to be as good. I usually use like a mason jar, canning jar, put some flour in it, cold water, give it a shake, add it to the mix. Oh, it's hot, but I should really wait for this to come up to bubble. It's better for gravy making. But for now, I'm going to get a piece of parchment paper and throw the fries on this pan. So I'll be back. All right, I got about 3/4 of the bag. And I might go down and get a can of my home canned peas or beans or carrots or corn, whatever I come across first. And I'll just nuke them in the microwave to go along with this. And I have some bread and butter pickles up here that I made. So yeah, it's going to be a smorgasbord. All right, friends, you can see that. Kind of see that steam coming out of that pot. This is just flour and water. And I need a whisk. Those fries are in the oven. I don't dare touch that lid now. Ooh, Nelly. I gotta be ready to move this pot off the stove because this will probably only takes a second to make this. Ooh, it's nice and dark too. That's thick, just like that. Just a minute, guys. I'll be back. I just need to make sure this doesn't, if it needs more water or what. Because you know cast iron will hold its heat. Ooh, that looks good. Nice and thick. I'll bring you guys over just a sec. See that? I could thin it out, but I'm going to leave it like... What was that? Oh. Let's just sweep it off and throw it in the garbage if they actually fell over the path. Natalie wants to make cookies or brownies. I said she could after supper, but she's got to clean up the kitchen first. So there. I'm just going to stir it for a little bit to make sure it... Oh, look at that. That's the thing with those Betty Crocker things I find from the dollar store. The handles always come off. Maybe I'm too rough with it. But there's 16 seconds left for those fries, and then I'm going to take them out and put some cheese on it. So just a second. Thank you, Natalie. So there's the fries. I'll just move them around a little bit. And I did go down to the basement and got a thing of peas. Oh.
Oh.
And I'm just going to throw cheese on this. So stick it back in the oven for a few minutes. That's hot. That lid is hot.
Not the other stuff.
Okay. I already tested that.
What were you doing with your can? What were you doing with your can?
There.
It's like you have that headband down.
I'll probably just shut the oven off and let it sit in there for a couple of minutes, just so the cheese melts. Because it's at 450, you know it's going to stay hot in there. Cheesy fries, cheesy fries, some gravy. It's like a poutine almost, the gravy. And roast beef.
Lactose intolerant.
What?
I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh. Just, I don't need that right now.
Yeah.
Watch out. Just wait until I'm done. So I'll put these in the oven and I'll be back in a minute. That's the lunchtime dishes. Maze wants to show you a trick. Are you doing that off your foot? Oh. Oh, you can do it with one hand. Good for you.
I can do it with my foot.
Oh.
Close. I don't always do it both.
Yeah, it's tricky with your eyes closed, especially with a small ball like that. Oh, good for you. Yeah, so there's the peas I went down to get. I should have just warmed them up on the wood stove. I wasn't thinking, but I'm going to just put them in a bowl and heat them up in the microwave. Alright, I just sliced it up. It's cooked all the way through, so that's good. Put a little bit of gravy on top and it'd be superb, I think. And here's some of those bread and butter pickles. I have an old video on how I make those. And yeah, that'll go right along with it.
Is it done?
So I'm just gonna plate it up. The roast beef, the peas, the pickles. I do have mustard pickles, which I find goes better with roast beef, but the kids like bread and butter, so it's all good. The French fries and cheese and the gravy. All right, look who just woke up. Say hi, Evie. Did you have a good kink? You and Violet? Anyways, I just got him a little plate. He said he does not want pickles. So I'm not going to put gravy on his. I'll give him a little blob of ketchup for his fries because gravy just gets... Peas. I know you like peas. So, yeah. Alright, I just rotated the laundry. I have 6 towels to hang up on the drying racks. Dishwasher's going. Everybody's had their supper. And Evie will be picked up soon, I think. So, yeah. Oh, Misha's the barber today. We're at the barber shop. And while those guys are getting their hair cut, Isaiah and Mally, are you making cookies or brownies?
Cookies.
Cookies, what kind?
Cookies will last longer.
You think so, do you?
They will. The brownies will go away very quick.
Here's the girls' chocolate chip cookies. There's one more pan in the oven. They asked if I'd take it out. They're tired. They did a double batch. It always happens. They get tired at the very end. But I was just heating up my supper and I wanted some dill pickles and I don't have any baby ones. This is my last jar I had down in the basement. Dill pickles, giant ones. This is like a giant jar. I'm hoping they're crunchy. I don't know. I'll take it out and cut it up. Violet, get away from there. And we'll see. Alright, I had a fight with that MF jar to get it open. Look, big old pickles. Ooh, dilly. Yeah, they're crunchy enough. I just, sometimes when I do pickles, not very often, but they'll be mushy. I've used that pickle crisp before. I forget what I use for these. Or I soak my cucumbers overnight with alum. Like water and alum. But, yeah. I'm heating up some of that quiche. I am going to cut these pickles up, though, like in little coins. Just because they're so big. And I just like to have a little bit of that tangy dill when I'm eating my food. So, there's Marquise again. Alright, that's that quiche dish. And a pickle and a half cut up. So that's what I'm going to be eating today. Alright friends, well it's 20 after 8. I just got done editing this video up until now. Oh, my husband's home. I was going to wait till he got home because I think he got some groceries so I can show you what he got. Alright, well he didn't get a bunch of stuff, but I asked for some more of this canned carbonated water. I like to have those as a treat. They're not sweetened like the other carbonated water I get sometimes. They're just straight up carbonated water with an essence of grapefruit and lemon. He got some Pepsi Zero and some Diet A&W root beer, some pizza sauce, some cheese, old cheddar and mozzarella, some pizza meat, a thing of baby dills, 2 English cucumbers, and some ancient grain tortilla wrap things. Oh, and 2 Tim Hortons. You got a tea, got me a coffee, but I'll save that for tomorrow morning. All right, guys. Oh, my husband's down there making like pita pizzas. See, 98% of the time he eats what I have, or like carb count as me, but sometimes he has a little more. It's still low carb. It's still keto carb. I just do it to the extreme. Well, I suppose there's more extreme than me, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm going to end this video. I have wood chips on. I just brought wood over to the stove. My husband's clearing it out and getting it going again. Whew, I'm out of breath. I'm hiding in the upstairs bathroom just because it's better lighting. But thanks for hanging out with me today. We didn't do a whole lot, but it was arse-biting cold outside, and Evie will be here tomorrow too. He'll be here all this week just because his daycare's closed and Medea is working and Cody's working. So I'll go pick him up. So I might end up going into the store if I leave early enough, so I'll come back in time to pick him up for 9 o'clock. So that might be a plan. Whether I do it tomorrow or the next day, I don't know. We'll see. But I want to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose. But if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay, guys. Violet's trying to open the door. She's coming in. Yeah, I was trying to hide from you. Big whoop. Anyways, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.